the Nacc podcast, Know the Corruption, Know the Truth. Welcome to the Nacc podcast, Know the Corruption, Know the Truth. And today's episode we invited you to know about Knowledge Hub for cooperation in fighting corruption and promoting good governance at the regional level. Corruption is a major problem that is highly complex and is constantly changing. Therefore, solving the problem of corruption requires a subtle strategy that covers all dimensions of the impact of corruption. Otherwise, the impact of some measures may be very little or, worse, not only does not help, but also creates other problems. As we have seen from past anti-corruption campaigns that were heavily criticized on social media. One way to help make anti-corruption policies and measures more effective and efficient is to use academic knowledge, both from past research studies, new academic experiments to test measures before they are actually used, or designing policies based on theories of various disciplines. For this reason, the National Research Office has collaborated with the Faculty of Economics, Chulalongkorn University, to establish the Knowledge Hub for Regional Anti-Corruption and Good Governance Collaboration, KRC, to serve as a center of knowledge on fighting corruption and knowledge management, research, academic works, tools and educational media for continuous public dissemination, as well as developing and expanding the network of anti-corruption of Thailand and internationally in a tangible way to enhance the approach to solving corruption problems effectively, including the development of a system to support and promote the potential of anti-corruption that will bring knowledge, innovation, academic works and various tools that occur in the center to be used for maximum benefit in practice. The KRC Center has four important operational mechanisms to create an effective anti-corruption ecosystem through the development of a knowledge center for cooperation in anti-corruption and to promote good governance at the regional level. The first mechanism is to be a knowledge center for anti-corruption, which will be responsible for managing knowledge, academic works, curricula, projects, innovations, educational media and practical anti-corruption tools to find effective approaches and synthesize work plans for anti-corruption, as well as aiming to create a prototype for studying methods to deal with corruption problems for other countries in the ASEAN region. The second mechanism is to be a network center that will develop and expand a tangible anti-corruption network to the international level, to promote and support the collaboration of the network under the consortium model that will lead to the management and exchange of anti-corruption resources with experts from various countries through the organization of network collaboration meetings at the national, regional and international levels that will lead to cooperation in the production of academic works or operational projects that will help support the drive of work in the field of anti-corruption. The third mechanism is to be a center of cooperation joint that will develop a support system and promote the extension of knowledge so that practitioners at the local, community and social levels can utilize knowledge on anti-corruption, corruption management and problem solving that are linked to the context of space and time in each society. And the last mechanism is to be a center of learning that will focus on developing anti-corruption potential by providing academic activities and disseminating knowledge to society, such as creating curricula and learning activities or being a space for internships for students and interested persons to promote participation in anti-corruption work by researchers, experts and the general public, including the continuous dissemination of knowledge through various channels both nationally and regionally. In addition, the KRC Center held a launch event on April 24, inviting Professor Matthew C. Stephenson, Professor of Law at Harvard Law School, Harvard Law School, Harvard University, who is currently a visiting scholar at the Faculty of Law, Chulalongkorn University, gave a lecture on the topic of opportunities and challenges for Thailand to create a Center for Excellence in Anti-Corruption Research. The lecturer mentioned the importance of the operation mechanism of the center that will create a three-level network of cooperation in anti-corruption work that will occur in the SEN region. The first network is the network of cooperation between knowledge and action. Because the problem of corruption is a problem that is complicated and detailed, including the form that changes according to the social and economic contexts that are different in each area. If there is a way to work without connection, or if there is only knowledge or action in the work, it may make anti-corruption work difficult or ineffective enough. Therefore, having an institution that helps coordinate the work of real practitioners in each unit with the knowledge produced and studied by researchers and experts with ability will help promote progress in anti-corruption work and create an exchange of information from both studying related knowledge and work. In terms of the relationship between the related agencies, which will connect to the second network, which is the cooperation network between anti-corruption experts and ordinary people, where experts will play an important role as collectors and developers of anti-corruption knowledge to be gathered in the same area and provide opportunities for ordinary people who are interested in and aware of solving corruption problems to access necessary knowledge transparently and free of charge. At the same time, ordinary people can act as an important source of information in reporting problems related to corruption that they encounter in their daily lives too. Experts or researchers who are interested in studying corruption as a form of social phenomenon that occurs in people's daily lives in order to use each individual's experiences to develop knowledge and invent tools or innovations for fighting corruption, and will expand to the third network, which is the International Cooperation Network, whether at the national, regional and international levels. Because at present, every country around the world is experiencing problems related to corruption, and in every area there will be different forms of corruption problems according to the economic, political, social and cultural contexts that are not the same. Therefore, designing tools or methods to be used to solve corruption problems. Therefore, it cannot be done in a one-size-fits-all manner. It is necessary to study the different contexts of each area with corruption problems. The establishment of the center will be an important opportunity for the center to create cooperation in developing appropriate tools and techniques for combating corruption in each area, including creating a sense of support in combating corruption for partner agencies and the network who may have originally seen solving corruption as difficult and impossible, to change to feel that the mission to solve corruption that each agency is currently working on is actually possible. In addition, the establishment of the center will also create a flow of knowledge that flows across sectors and areas, which will help people learn about corruption in depth and detail, such as what forms corruption problems occur in each area, and create an exchange of information that will help create knowledge and innovations related to combating corruption and promoting good governance. Ultimately, in the process of creating a network of cooperation at all three levels that will arise from the establishment of this center, it must be a long-term and continuous work, in which everyone involved in society must jointly help build knowledge and have the intention and effort to work on anti-corruption, including opening opportunities for the new generation to participate in the working process in training and learning in order to be an important force in both practical work and knowledge development that will help enhance the potential to work on enhancing transparency and promoting good governance in the future. Therefore, we invite everyone to follow the work and operations of the Center from HND Social Enterprises Facebook page, which the KRSC Center will be another important cog that drives the fight against corruption in Thailand to be more efficient and effective through intensive and eye-catching working mechanisms. Honest, fair, professional, transparent, and verifiable. Office of the National Anti-Corruption Commission.